Right, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending whenever you're watching this video. It's currently 10 to 7 in the morning and I am just about to set off to Festival of Power 2025 at Santapod for the second event of the season. Fitted a new Opti Spark on the Corvette, still getting no spark, so I had to order more parts for that. So we're going in the Camaro again, nice steady runner, she should be good, looking at low 15s this weekend because there's no headwind. And this is everything that I'm going to be taking with me. All them bags, got my tent, my bed, a couple of beers, obviously a flask. Yeah, so that's everything that's coming with me, and I shall see you on the road.
If you want to be broke your entire life, if you never want to be wealthy, spend your money on cars.
Okay.
In today's video, I wear a hat. You look out of a window and some flamey shooty cars. Alright, we are here. All set up. Tent, car, race number on the back. Festival of Power 2025 Q1 is in about an hour's time, so let's see what we do.
Goes 18:46 at 74 miles an hour. Right, it's Roman Giles and Lewis Gilbert.
Sorry, mate. Very, very quickly, a couple of messages. I'm very sorry, Jerry. I only just saw that message to say Mum and Brian are watching him when Scott runs. I'm sorry I missed that. I do apologise. I only just picked up my phone. Also, Jacob Eames, really important shout out for him. If anyone, by some miracle of chance, anyone hands in a GoPro into the tower or to anybody, please could they do so. He said his little brother has lost it and he's devastated. So he thinks he last had it on top of the bank. So if anyone finds a GoPro hanging around, please could you give it in to either security or someone in the tower and we'll take care of it for you. Thank you very much indeed. Sorry, Connor. Carry on.
Roman Giles goes 17:68 on the 48 to take the number one spot there. And Lewis goes through with the 16:13.
Right, in off the back of Q1. Put a 15.2 on the back because at spring speed it broke out on a 15.56 and that was with a lift. So I put 15.2 on it, but the wind today is a slight crosswind headwind, so it did a 16.1 I've ended up running, which is fairly terrible compared to the dial-in. So yeah, some thinking to do. Got to read the wind better and just see where we're at. Right, as you can see here, my position in qualifying after Q1 was in 25th, which is not great. After a pretty disappointing day, we got one qualifying running, and then due to delays, we got told that we're only getting another qualifying run today. Q3 is being cancelled. So we went down for Q2, we sat in the pit lane for over an hour whilst it just non-stop rained. And then it just got cancelled. So we're back in the pits, we've done one qualifying run. I'm 23rd, I think. I'll throw the table up now. But just hoping and praying for some better weather tomorrow and see if we can get 2, maybe 3 runs in. I doubt it. Probably going to be 2 qualifying runs and hopefully eliminations tomorrow. So we will see.
it actually rolled through stage. That's why no elapsed times come up. Okay, Lewis Gilbert and Ricky Hale. $15.40 for Lewis and 18.4. Notice we've got no Teslas into this weekend. It's very unusual not to see any sort of electric cars in bracket racing. You can run them, as far as I know. So currently your numbers 27 and 28 qualify. Yeah, very popular class, sportsman. 16.09 for Lewis. I'm not sure that's going to help much. Ricky, no, they both say 27 and 28. Ricky goes 20.25.
Right, back in off run number 2. Obviously yesterday we only got the one run in because of rain. So run number 2 is in the bag. Put 16.4 on the car because we've got a bit of a tailwind today, so I was hoping that would help out. Ran a 16 dead, so we've gone from running 15.6, 15.5s to a 16.1 and then a 16 dead, so not quite sure what's going on. I think I might be spinning the tyres slightly off launch, because if I'm looking at my ET slips here, I'll try and throw these up on the screen as well. The PB run of the car, the 15.56, my 60-foot was a 2.20, whereas the run I've just done, my 60-foot was a 2.28, so I'm losing 600ths there. And then the PB run, the 330 was a 6.39. And the run I've just done, it was a 6.69. Well, yeah, but I think I'm spinning tyres off launch, and that might be the issue. So we're going to try again. I'm not sure whether I should change the time, because if I get the launch right, it's going to bring the time down and then I'll break out. So I might just put a 15.5 on and try and launch better, and we'll see where that leaves us. So I will see you then.
Okay, Eva Huxley of the Racing Huxleys. Against Lewis Gilbert, I apologise.
Oh, do you know what? I thought that was going to be a perfect like that. 016 red for Eva Huxley. It's all about the ETs though. It'll be Lewis getting there first with a 15.49 dial. That's 15.82. Now then, 18.97, 18.79, the wrong way round.
Right.
So breakout.
Right, let's see who's not.
Alright, third and final qualifying run is done. I added a bit of time to it, 15.49. We've got a massive tailwind now. And obviously, don't know why I'm running so slow, but I didn't want to bump the time up too much because I was worried about, you know, a big tailwind. If it just hooks up and I get a good launch, I'm going to break out and then I'm ruined. So put a bit of time on it and a softer launch, because I seem to be spinning the wheels just a bit and losing some 60-foot time. So bit of time, softer launch, and we've ran a 15.82 at 85.8 mile an hour. That might actually be a PB for this car on the mile hour, but that puts me 0.33 over my dialing for qualifying. It's not amazing, but that should definitely have me qualifying in the top 32, which puts me safe for tomorrow. We're into eliminations. I'm not sure where I've qualified yet because there's still some cars to run, but once the qualifying table's through, I'll put it up on screen. But the good news is we're finding some consistency. Slowly but surely, the car's coming back to me. So let's see what happens. Alright, good morning. It is a cold morning here at Santa Pond today. The weather's dry, the wind has died down, but it is cold. I've got my coffee here, I've got my pot noodle on the go, ready for breakfast. I was up at 8. But if you're not up at 8, you get woken up at 9 anyway by the sound of all of the engines firing up, because that's when curfew ends, it's 9 AM, for when everyone can start up. So that's your big alarm clock. It's lovely to wake up to. I'm up against James Grew in his El Camino round 1. I'm hoping to be out about 11. I'm the slower car. James's El Camino runs 12s, so I'm going to go first. He's got to chase me down. I'll be looking in my mirrors to see how quick he's catching me and try and judge it without breaking out. But yeah, we'll see how we go in round 1.
And we'll move on. Okay, Lewis Gilbert taking on James Grew. Lewis with the Camaro and James with the mullet. From down my neck of the woods in Eastbourne, literally just down the road. So, Tree will run in the Kestrel lane first. James went to go, then hesitated, but nailed it. They're both side by side. James would take the stripe, but he goes way too quick. 12.68 and is that an 86? I beg your pardon. Yeah, that's a couple of tenths too quick. Your winner will be Lewis Gilbert.
Right, we're back after round 1. The sun is now shining. It's beautiful. Sat in my little gazebo. Yeah. I managed to win round 1. Dialing's a bit better, car's running a little bit better. 15.8s now. I don't know where the 15.5s have gone. Still working that out, but yeah, car's a bit faster than it was yesterday. Won round 1. James unfortunately broke out. Just been and chatted with him. Turns out yesterday he was only running on 7 cylinders, so he fixed the issue today and didn't know what he was going to run, so he did pull out of it as he came past me, but still broke out, which put me through on the win. So yeah, unfortunate for him, but he's just glad that his car's back and working and it was no major issue. So yeah, we're through to round 2. Not sure who I'm going to have yet, but I'll put the ladder up and we'll see where we're at for round 2.
Right, Lewis Gilbert taking on Jill Medley. 15.69 plays 12.57. So it will be the Chevy going first, and then it will be the Cherokee, the Jeep Cherokee, doing the closing at a rapid rate of knots as well.
One of the quicker cars or Jeeps in the class. And out in front as well, and takes the win. Well done, Jill.
Right, well, that was all she wrote. Out in round 2. Ran a 16.2, but I pulled out of it early. When Jill came flying past me, I was like, right, pull out of it. Obviously, I've already lost the actual race, but I was hoping if she broke out, then I didn't want to break out, and then I would have gone through that way. But no, she didn't break out, beat me to the line, and yeah, that was that. Another round 2 loss, but that is another 270 points onto the points table. So, yeah, no idea where that's going to put me, but not a bad weekend. managed to qualify, wasn't sure I was going to. Round 1 win, round 2 loss. So not bad. Not a bad weekend at all.